good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to see you guys today. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video, that we are going to be talking about the pros and the cons of this nursing home versus hospital shenanigan thing. What inspired me to make this video is the fact that I am a nurse who has been in healthcare field for approximately 15 and a half years, and I absolutely love long-term care work. And I always see nurses almost like down in long-term care facilities. And I just want to let people know that long-term care facilities is not for everybody, but some people really like it. You know what I mean? And I understand the ones that are downing it, but at the same time, it's not like a hellhole for nurses. You can actually go to long-term care and really enjoy working in long-term care, because I myself do it every day. If you're interested in knowing my pros and cons about long-term care as a licensed practical nurse versus hospital, here you go.
Mastercraft on the beat.
So those of you who do not know me, my name is Ashley, and I have been a licensed practical nurse in the state of Ohio for 4 years now. I really enjoy it. For those who are thinking about going to school for nursing, I encourage it. So just to share with you guys, I have worked in a variety of settings. I've worked in long-term care. I work home care, where I did actual 3 to 11 shifts, or I've actually did like 1 hour visits in home care. And then I've also worked in emergency room. I've worked in ICU, med surg floor in the hospital. Where else have I worked? I worked for deaf and blind. I worked in a pediatric office. I've also worked in a cosmetic surgery office. So I believe those are all the places that I've worked. I believe that's it. So that's just a little overview on my little, my background information to make me qualified to, share some pros and some cons to you guys. So stay tuned. Number one pro to working in a long-term care facility would be so in long-term care, things don't really switch up that much on you. You're coming in, you're getting report from the nurse, you're passing your medications, you're doing your treatments, paperwork, you're doing basically the same thing every single night. So that is a pro. You know what you're coming in, you know what you're up against. Nothing really big really changes. You get new patients with different conditions that may change, but usually in long-term care they are stable. The most you're going to be dealing with that is so huge is like codes. So my number two pro, being familiar with your patients. So I think this is a plus, because you are around these people. If you're a full-time worker like me, I am an overtime worker. You get to know your patients. If anything is going wrong with your patient, you will know, because you are around this person every day. So if they start talking crazy, and they usually don't talk crazy, you're like, okay. If people in the hospital, you don't know them. So that's the pro. You know when something is just not right with your patient. So we come to number 3. Get a lot of experience in a slower paced environment. So, for instance, versus the ER, I had a situation where, boom, we got the call. We had a patient on its way who had a gunshot wound to his chest, and his whole chest was open when he got there. It was a chaotic mess, let me tell you. In the long-term care facilities, you're not getting those kind of patients so quickly. And usually when your patient is going down, they're usually going down in a slower pace. You do have patients that go down in a much faster pace. So majority, you will figure out first they will have a mental status change, then maybe they will be confused, or maybe their O2 will go down or something like that. It's not like boom, they just go out on you. In most cases, not saying that you should not have this skill in long term. You can be too slow in long-term care with certain conditions of certain patients. So, yeah, for the majority, it's not, a snappy world in long-term care. So that's another pro. Long-term care pays more for their LPNs than hospital. In Columbus, Ohio, you get paid more in a long-term care facility than you do in a hospital. I've worked at Children's Hospital doing sutures as a suture nurse, and all I did all day was do sutures on kids. And they only paying you like $19, $20 an hour to start off, where versus someone coming out of school in a long-term care facility, even seeing $24 an hour in a long-term care facility as a new nurse. Most of these long-term care facilities pay you by your experience. So, of course, if you're coming out of school, you're going to make less than the person who has worked in the field for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years. So that is a plus for a girl who likes her coin.
You trying to get money or what? Yeah. Well, what you waiting on? 4 years gonna be done passed you by. You only gonna make enough money to buy yourself a Honda Civic.
4 years I've been a nurse. I can't go to a hospital and make what I make now. So, nope, you can have it. I want my coin. So that's another pro. And the last but not least pro is geriatric patients are the most funniest, interesting patients ever. They are so freaking funny, honey. But for real though, I love geriatric patients. And nowadays, if you look into the nursing home, it's not only geriatric patients there. Nursing homes are really starting to see a lot of young people now. I have always, since I can remember as a young child, I have always been interested in geriatrics. So, yes, I say it's a plus to work with geriatric patients. I learn a lot from them. They learn a lot from me. And you'll be shocked. You will be shocked. I'm telling you guys. You will be shocked.
Mastercraft on the beat.
Original Mr. Flavor. Every day na party.
Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the notification button so that you will be notified whenever I upload more videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. I'll see you guys in another video.